Hello from Myrtle Beach and Happy New Year, Happy 2023. We are going to take you on a drive down Ocean Boulevard on New Year's Day. Hi, I'm Carmen, and if you enjoy Myrtle Beach videos, you are in the right place. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a return viewer, thanks for coming back. So straight ahead is the brand new Holiday Inn Vacation Club. As you can see, they are still working on it, but they are making some quick progress. That's going to be a massive oceanfront resort. Here's Damon's that's up next. Damon's is a oceanfront dining establishment. They have some nice views. They have some outdoor seating. It is a beautiful day today on New Year's Day. Yesterday, New Year's Eve, we had exciting plans and they got rained out, and so it was a really relaxed New Year's Eve. I hope you had a great New Year's Eve. Let us know what you did down in the comments below. But it is gorgeous today. It is going to be in the 60s. I think it's almost 60 already, but it's very humid. So you see she's got shorts and a t-shirt on. It's really, really pleasant weather and super bright sun today. We took an early morning walk on the beach today and it was a little foggy, but as you can see, it is clearing up nicely. I think it's just the humidity. Did you say it was like 90%? 90%. Yeah, Brian said the humidity's at 90%, so it's just crazy humid today, but beautiful. I mean, this is my kind of beach weather in the winter. Good way to spend January 1st. That Residence Inn that I just showed, we have stayed there a couple of times. We have a couple of different videos. We have one video that shows the entire resort and a oceanfront room. We also have another video that shows the ocean view room. As you would imagine, the ocean view is cheaper and you get an interesting view of Ocean Boulevard as well as being able to still see the ocean.
These hotels are jam-packed from the number of cars parked on the street.
Yeah, so Brian's pointing out, if you can't hear him, look at how many cars are parked on the street. It shows you how full these hotels are. New Year's is a very popular, we get asked that a lot, and Christmas, people start coming in Christmas, but I think a lot of people are doing family stuff. By New Year's, it's pretty packed here. A lot of these hotels will say no vacancy. It looks like Sandcastle does have vacancy, but a lot of times on New Year's, you'll see no vacancy. Like we went to the state park this weekend also, and the campground was full. So it's a very popular time of the year to visit Myrtle Beach, and lots going on. Lots of activities, lots of shows, lots of fun stuff going on this time of the year. Last night, a lot of the big, if you want to call them restaurant bars had parties. You had to pay for them, of course. Like Hard Rock, Margaritaville, Dave & Buster's all had parties, and many more. I'm just listing a few. And Broadway at the beach was supposed to have fireworks at 8 last night. They probably still did, but it was raining, so that's why we decided to stay in. It wasn't too cold last night. It was pretty pleasant. That Hampton Inn's also a place we've stayed. It's been many years ago, but we have stayed there as well, so we can recommend that and that Residence Inn. What's your favorite hotel here? Leave it in the comments below and let us know why you like it. Now that we live here, we obviously don't stay in hotels really, but we do get a lot of requests for information about hotels, so when you share that, it helps other people. And we always get asked what time it is. The reason you don't see a ton of people walking around despite the fact that it is a beautiful day is because it is 9:30 a.m. on New Year's Day. And so as you can imagine, many people are still sleeping because they were up past midnight last night, so they haven't gotten their day going yet. Did you stay up till midnight and watch the ball drop? We did not. We do have it recorded so you can watch it today, but we didn't make it till midnight last night. We are early people. If you've been with us a long time, you probably know that. We tend to get up early and we tend to go to bed probably earlier than a lot of people, and with it raining, there just wasn't a big motivation to stay up till midnight. Oh, and another place, if you're thinking about coming here next year for New Year's, another place that has a big event is the Market Common. It's a shopping district and they have a really big celebration. You do have to pay for it too, but it's kind of an interesting way to pay for it. You have to spend a certain amount of money at the shops there the week, like a few days before New Year's, and you show your receipt and that's how you get in. So it's kind of interesting. So at least you get something for your money. You get to buy some stuff and then you get admission. And I think they have their live telecast of the New York City dropping of the ball at midnight, so that's kind of cool too. We get asked a lot is, do things close during the off season, that kind of thing. Some things do, but most things do not. This Family Kingdom amusement park you see up ahead, it actually does close for the winter season, but it's one of the few things that closes in the off season. Also up here on the right, we did hear from one of you, and thank you for the information. This water park is being demolished, and you can see it's being demolished, and they are going to replace it with something. I'm not sure what. I think someone told me already, and I'm sorry, I've already forgotten. But that is gone now, and here's some more demolition. I think that was a hotel that's gone there. Sad to see the water park go, though. That was I think it was called Splashes Water Park. It was right across from Family Kingdom, and I think it was owned by the same people who owned Family Kingdom. It shut down in 2020 like a lot of things did, and it never came back. It never made it back after that. So that's kind of sad. But hopefully something fun will go in. And we do have a new putt-putt. One of you told us about that. There's a new putt-putt going in on Highway 17. So we will definitely be checking that out because we love putt-putt. That's one thing. Or I know some of you don't know what putt-putt is. It's miniature golf and also known as mini putt in Canada. We're learning all the different names for putt-putt. But down here, most people I think call it putt-putt. Or like I said, miniature golf or mini golf. But we really enjoy that. So we'll definitely be checking out the new course. Here's the Wicked Tuna, and there's a pier, that's the 2nd Avenue Pier, and that is sort of the beginning of the boardwalk on this end. I know there's the main section of the boardwalk, but that is actually only a small part of the boardwalk. The boardwalk is about 1.7 miles long here at Myrtle Beach, so it's got a good length, and there's a lot of hotels on the boardwalk, so that's kind of convenient if you want to be able to walk to a lot of things. I know some of you have said you like this Holiday Sands North that we're passing right now, and that the price is pretty reasonable for where it is located. That's another thing. People ask us all the time, what's a good deal? I don't think they exist anymore, and I don't even think they exist in the off season. Granted, the prices are cheaper in the off season, but are they cheap? No. It's still pricey, especially for oceanfront and a nice hotel. We are coming up to the more central, there's Sharky's on the right there. We are coming up to the more central part of the boardwalk ahead. Also, during Hurricane Ian, Ripley's aquarium sustained some damage, and they are repainting. We'll show you that in a minute, but Brian just pointed out they are building a bunch of stuff on top of this finally. This has been sitting abandoned or partially constructed, whatever you want to call it, for I'd say years at this point. It has been years.
Definitely work on something.
That looks like condos to me.
Yeah.
It really does. It'd be a nice oceanfront condo because, I mean, you are right here at the ocean. I mean, right at the ocean. That is interesting. So I wonder if they're going to do those work-life things where you've got living space on top and then some kind of business on the bottom. That's very common here. That's become really popular. Well, even Market Commons like that. They have condos on top of the shopping. So here you've got the volleyball courts, and they do have a lot of tournaments here. That's what's on the right. You can see that there. And then the beach, the boardwalk. You've also got the new colors over here at Ripley's where they're redoing that after the damage. Looks nice. And then this is definitely the main strip here. You've got all kinds of arcades, gift shops, restaurants, and when I say restaurants, I use that loosely. They're more like quick service, whatever you want to call that. A bunch of Ripley's attractions. Oh, and by the way, that haunted adventure that's Ripley's, we think that's turning into an indoor putt-putt type thing. That is changing over to something different. So we'll keep you posted on that. And of course, the beautiful Skywheel. We love the Skywheel. We've got a couple of videos on that, both during the day and also at sunset. So if you'd like to check those out, just go to our channel. Same with those hotel ones I mentioned. You can just go to our channel, just go to Carmen and Brian on YouTube, and once you get to our channel page, just search for those different things and they'll come right up. Also, there's a Landshark Bar and Grill there at the base of the Skywheel, so that's a popular place to eat. I know some of you have said that you really go for the location, not so much for the food, but you know, that's matter of personal opinion. We've never eaten there, so we can't comment on it. Then we just passed those thrill rides on the left. And also, this is another popular eating establishment, the Beach House Bar and Grill. Riptide's over to the right is another popular place as well. And this Olympic Flame Pancake House is always packed. They're closed for this season right now, though. So some things, like I said, some things do close. Here's the Funplex amusement park. It is a small, but they have packed a bunch of stuff in a small space. I'm kind of impressed by how they did that.
Lots of people checking out.
Yep. Brian mentioned a lot of people are checking out now, and I mean, it's that time, you know, because it's the end of the holiday week, but it's the beginning of a year, which is exciting. It's always a fresh time. Do you make New Year's resolutions? Let us know in the comments. And if you did, what are your New Year's resolutions? Let us know. We did see some more people out this morning walking than usual, so maybe they're starting their New Year's resolutions. We don't really do New Year's resolutions. I don't think you don't do them either, do you, Brian? No, neither one of us have really. We try to improve ourselves year round, I guess. And you know, you go on vacation and you slide a little, and then you get back and try to get back to it. But yeah, we don't really do big New Year's resolutions. It's always good to try to improve yourself, though. So people who do them, I think that's a good idea. Here we are at the Breakers, and we also just passed the new Marriott Courtyard and Spring Hill Suites. Those towers just opened this past year, so meaning in 2022, because now it's 2023, barely. So they just opened recently. When you stay on Ocean Boulevard, which end do you stay on? Do you stay on the south end, the central part where the boardwalk is, or the north end? Let us know in the comments. And if you're enjoying this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. We appreciate that. And if this is your first time here and you're not subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button so you won't miss anything else about the Myrtle Beach area. We cover Myrtle Beach, but we also cover the surrounding areas, the other beaches that are nearby. Got a bus here.
Bus picking for the
tour bus. Yeah, they did pick a bad narrow spot to stop in. There are a lot of tour buses that do come here that bring groups of people. Well, I'm seeing quite a few vacancies. Now, it could be because people are checking out today.
Vacancy for tonight.
Yeah.
I'll take your money. Put you in.
And then here is the only putt-putt that's directly on Ocean Boulevard. This part of Ocean Boulevard, this Lost Mine mini golf. It's a smaller, you know, less elaborate putt-putt, but it is putt-putt. There's also one that's toward the very south end, but I wouldn't call it on Ocean Boulevard proper. It's more on Kings Highway. It's actually closer to Kings Highway. Yeah, we talked about doing this video also yesterday, but it was so foggy and rainy all day, it would not have looked good. You wouldn't have been able to see very far because the fog was intense. So we ended up waiting until today to do it because it's fun to see it on New Year's Eve when it's not foggy like that because, you know, you got a lot of people out. Of course, there's a fair amount of people considering it's so early since it's only 9:30 and there's this many people out.
People are running.
Yeah, a lot of people running. New Year's resolutions, yeah. Getting them in. Big resort, Caribbean. And then up here ahead is the Sea Captain's house. That is oceanfront dining, and we haven't eaten there in years, but I've heard really good stuff about it since they got their new chef. It's supposed to be really good. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now and click subscribe so you won't miss anything new. Thanks so much for watching. Until our next adventure.